Okay, so guys, if you played any Korean mobile MMOs before, you will notice something. Every time a new one comes out, it feels like it's kind of familiar. Like most of them follow the same patterns and the same game systems. And honestly, for people like us who've been in the Korean mobile MMOs for a while, that actually makes it easier to pick up new games. And right now, since I'm playing Legend of Ymir, I was thinking, why not compare it with ROM Golden Age? So today, let's see what's different and what's similar and maybe what's better. But anyway guys, before we continue, quick words from our sponsor. If you're looking for cheap and best Legend of Ymir diamonds, you can buy from MMOXP and just use my code Shendong to get your 6% discount, and link is in our description. You will notice in ROM is the camera. It's fixed. You can zoom in, zoom out, but that's it. You cannot rotate it at all. And Legend of Ymir, on the other hand, gives you full camera freedom. Like you can angle it however you want. And some people might not like a fixed camera, but honestly, I'm totally fine with it. I played MMOs like this before, like Ragnarok and Run Online. They had the same top-down camera style. The only difference here in ROM, again, is you cannot rotate the camera. Okay, so next guys, ROM doesn't have a dodge mechanic, but correct me guys if I'm wrong, but that's what I observed. So basically your combat is all about how you build your character, your gear, your skills. That's where the player creativity comes in. In Legend of Ymir, you do have a dodge mechanic, so combat feels more active, you know, dodging, timing, skill combos, a little more hands-on on Legend of Ymir. Okay, so the third thing guys, this might not be super unique, but I actually like it in ROM, is the stat system. So every time you level up, you get points to increase your stats, and the cool part here is you can even reset them later. So this means players can get creative with their builds. Like imagine an archer with super tanky stats. It's totally possible. So this system gives you a lot of freedom to experiment and try out different playstyles. Now, Legend of Ymir doesn't have this kind of stat system, but that doesn't mean players in this game cannot be creative. They can still optimize their builds by combining skills in different ways because of the bash system of the skills. So in Ymir, I think it's more about skill combos or skill sequence, while in ROM, it's also about how you distribute your stats. Okay, so in combat guys, in ROM, combat is mostly single target. At least that's what I've seen so far. I haven't really noticed AoE attacks, but Legend of Ymir, on the other hand, has a lot of AoE skills, which I personally like more. There's something satisfying about hitting multiple monsters at once instead of killing them one by one. And guys, let's talk about the gacha system in both games. So in ROM, there are three types: costume, guardian, and monster plate. And the cool thing here is that whatever you pull on your main character, your alt characters can use them too. So basically your investment on your main is not wasted even if you decide to make alts. But there's a small catch here. Since your alts share the gacha progress, some players might feel pressured to create multiple alts just to keep up with others who do the same alt gaming. Now in Legend of Ymir, they also have three gachas: Valkyrie, Disir, and Mount. The difference is if you make an alt in Legend of Ymir, you start completely fresh, so your main's progress doesn't carry over to your alt characters. And next guys, and honestly this is something you will see in almost every Korean mobile MMO, is the collection system. So guys, just like in Legend of Ymir, ROM has it too. Basically, you will be farming all sorts of gear, materials, or loot from different places, and when you deposit them into your collection, you get bonus stats. It's simple, but it really adds up over time and make your character stronger. And I know you know this already guys. Now, one thing I noticed in Legend of Ymir that felt kinda unique is the card deck system. Like every time you pull a gacha, you unlock a card in the deck, which gives bonus stats, and you can even level up those stats by re-rolling them. And guys, ROM has something similar, but it's more focused on monsters. So in ROM, you pull a gacha for monsters and you unlock them in your monster collection, and then you can re-roll to get better stats. So honestly, it kind of feels like a Pokédex system where unlocking monsters actually gives your character a bonus stats. And next guys, let's talk about the mana system. This is super common in Korean mobile MMOs. Like you don't really have a regular mana potions. only mana, regen, potion. That means you cannot just spam skill endlessly as long as you have mana potion. Instead, you have to manage your auto skills and make sure that the mana cost of your skills doesn't outpace your mana regen, or else you will run out of mana while farming. In ROM, the tricky part is there's no clear system showing you how much mana your auto skills are using, so at first it's a bit of trial and error to figure out the best setup. In Legend of Ymir, on the other hand, it's easier because you can see the average mana cost of your auto skills, so you have a number guide to follow. Okay, so next up, dungeons, guys. Both games have time limited dungeons, but I noticed, guys, that ROM has more daily dungeons compared to Legend of Ymir. That means your daily grind in ROM might feel a bit longer, but don't worry, guys, most of it is automated. I say about 95% of your gameplay will be auto, so it's not like you will be sitting in the computer clicking all day. And lastly, guys, let's talk about the play to earn side of things. Both ROM and Legend of Ymir have coins that you can convert to real money. In Legend of Ymir, there's no mining. Instead, coins drop from monsters, dungeons, and pretty much every part of the game, and then you can craft those drops into coins. So in a way, Legend of Ymir gives you more options to earning compared to ROM. But guys, regarding ROM's earning system, again, I'm still exploring it, so I might make a separate video to dive deeper into that. But anyway, guys, those are the main things I noticed while playing Legend of Ymir and exploring ROM at the same time. And honestly, I'm running 2 AFK games right now. So guys, if you're also interested in ROM, I'll be diving into the daily gameplay loop in another video, showing what the minimum daily progression looks like. And once that video is ready, I'll put it on the end screen. Just click it when it pops up. Alright, so guys, that's for today's video, and thanks so much for supporting our MMO channel. And as always, no matter what MMO you're playing, just make sure you're having fun. Alright?